Well, hello there, one and all. Welcome to episode 56. How do I do these like that? Episode 56, you guys. And here we are back on our makeshift oil rig there. We've just filled up 16 tanks. Still haven't quite broken into teleportation yet. Hence why we're just doing one more old school run. And that is because on the stream the other day we plotted a large amount of space. And I'll cut now to the spreadsheet that we made. Can you believe it, you guys? People tuned into a DankNStein stream and we did spreadsheets. No, I used a Google Doc to just map it out because I had been using Notepad on my computer and just writing coordinates of chunks in a big list. And it became abundantly clear very quickly that it was going to be easier to actually map it out. So that's the map we made, and you can see a few of the kind of shorthand, different things that we found there. We found some good stuff. And one such amazing find is this right here, which we set up on the stream as well. Well, we just moved everything over, basically. I mean, this isn't a new setup. It used to be over there on the bridge, as I'm sure you recall. And now, we're getting in some gold, baby. And we get tetrahedrites. We do get copper with this gold vein, but it is predominantly a gold vein. And we get some nickel too. Wow, and look, they've all emptied into there. That's quite incredible. So, I think we haven't got this switched on. Let's switch it on. And then that should start pushing the purified stuff into there. We should be able to start attaching the rest of these. These are fully empty, those guys. Okay, so we'll take the empty ones off again. Put some full ones back on. I think everything is working as it should here. And that is indeed starting to churn. Okay, good. Let's go check the dogs are both still tied up and that the loaded chunk has maintained their ropes. Well, we can't see that one, but he is sat down, so I'm going to say that the rope not being there for this guy's a visual glitch. And that they're both good to go. Well, I guess we can get some of this leather moving along at least anyway. Been doing a little bit of this every episode for a while, haven't we? Might as well keep it up. Keep up the appearances. Although I do think we're going to find that here... Well, this one's be fine. There we go, medium prepared. But I don't think there's going to be enough tannin in here. Nope. That's not enough tannin for 3 larges. No, sir. Okay, there's a few different wood types here. I can't remember. I know that hickory definitely lets you do tannin. Oak, birch, chestnut. Okay, chestnut's good to go. And it's just plain water, right? Yeah, okay, so let's get some more tannin. Which I think should be easy enough to do. In fact, I think picking that barrel up without it being sealed would have emptied it. So now we should be able to do that. Right, and then the one chestnut log, I think this is how you do it, right? Just output tannin, perfect. I thought it did it immediately. I must admit I thought it did it immediately, but that's fine. We'll leave a log in there overnight, no probs. Anyway, so look, doesn't it look better now on this bridge without there being a load of heavy machinery in the way? So nice to have our bridge back. It leads us on to this topic again, doesn't it? This old soulbinder issue here. Because that is what we're pushing for to get the kind of teleportation of items and fluids around, which will help with our huge mining projects. So we were looking at this and we found some really interesting stuff on the stream the other day, and I won't go into too much detail because watch the stream. It's still on the channel, but look, there are 2 types of Enderman in this pack, and we established that this particular egg here, from going into creative mode, and this is the type of Enderman that when you catch in a vial, does not work in the soulbinder. However, this type of Enderman from this egg does. Now these don't spawn naturally, but look, this egg does have a crafting recipe, just the one. Thaumcraft Crucible. Okay. So, it's kind of amazing, and I'm sure this wasn't deliberate based on what I know about this pack, but it's kind of incredible that to progress in Ender.io right now, we are forced to go into Thaumcraft, and this is the ledge I used to have all my Thaumcraft stuff on, but on the stream the other day we moved it, because we wanted to get started. We used to have our Thaumcraft crucible out there. Moved it. We're going to start moving into here. And we already did up here a little bit. There's our crucible. And here's the rest of the stuff. And this is why I built this 4 wide, you see, so we can fit our research table on there. And we can do a load of decomposing of items here. Oops, I poured all my water into that barrel. That was silly. We've got some research notes we still need to work on. Some spare paper. So yeah, this is like our little Thaumcraft den, basically. Now, I'm not sure if this is the right place to put this guy. We might actually move it before we even start doing stuff. But for now, let's look at our... Oh. Where's the thaumaturgy? There it is. We can put some of the immersive stuff back, I suppose. Okay, so looking at this recipe here, what we need is to distill some of these different essentia aspects, I believe they're called. Because we don't really have items that we can throw in that will add exactly to this, and we might make a mess. I think if you throw in stuff, extra stuff, then it all spills out and it can like fuck with your world, basically. Like it can cause explosions, I've heard, and things like this. I just don't really want to go there. So what I'm thinking is that we go down this route here of essentia distillation. We build one of these alchemical furnaces here, and there's a whole host of different things we need to do. I'm assuming we can do most of it now. It's like gold and some iron there, so maybe we can get to that stage this episode. Maybe we can craft one of these enderman spawn eggs, and then we'll spawn the enderman in just to immediately lock him away in a vial. And I think we need to do it twice, at least, right? To teleport items from A to B, you need 2 teleportation platforms or nodes or components, whatever you want to call them, I would imagine. Yeah, and so this leads us on to one of the things we did in the stream the other day, which was hit up some of the dungeons. We needed a nice vanilla Minecraft furnace, which we now have. So we need to make a crucible. And we need to make these arcane stone blocks. Okay, well, I'm going to gather up some crafting materials and then we'll be back here in a minute. I mean, seriously, you guys, look at the amount of these small shards we have. It's ludicrous. I think we need separate storage for the small shards up in the tower. Do you know what I mean? We need some shard storage. Okay, so somewhat temporary, but here are all our shards now in barrels that we can do stuff with. And then I think we're probably going to want one with water in or something that we can kind of purify them in. I can't remember how it works, but I think we should be okay because we did make some. It's not the ones that are Thaumcrafty that are rich or whatever. That's what we find in our world. The small, rich, bloody blah, poor, medium. The ones that are just standard air shards with Thaumcraft on them, these are the ones we use in recipes, I think. Yeah, those are poor. So I think we've only got 2 of the ones left we use in recipes that we make in the barrels. But I think that should be alright. Just thought might as well already come back and check on this. You never know. Things can get full very quickly over here. Okay, so it's going along nicely. Some of those are getting a bit empty. That's good to see. And what's this saying? Just 88%. We've done 12% of the ting. Just over 10% is that. That's going to be a lot of copper. If that's only 10%, we are going to have a lot of copper. That's good. This is good. Right, and here they are. Our prized possessions, our vanilla furnaces. And so I think we've got everything we need here. Let's see. So we make a cauldron and we can make a new Thaumcraft crucible. Oh wait, we need our wand. Let's take it upstairs with us. I think our wand's up here. And so we click on it with our wand, right? Like this. There you go. Beautiful. And now that is a Thaumcraft crucible instead. Now the other recipe we can do straight away, like I said, with these air shards, not the Terra ones, but the actual processed things with some smooth stone around it. Oh, it must only be certain types of smooth stone. It must be specific ones. Let's have a look. Oh wait, of course we do it in here. We do it in here. We do it in here. We do it in here, you guys. Wand in there. There we go. There we go. Okay, I'm Thaumcrafting. I'm Thaumcrafting. And these guys all around the edges like that. Thank you. And this guy up there. Wand in. Hey, I'm confused. Okay, so something isn't quite working here with this recipe. And I wonder if it is because we've still got the most basic wand in there. I mean, I'm not sure because it says I only need 5 fire and 5 water, and then to me it looks like our wand has more than that. I don't know, but we're going to upgrade the wand anyway because we haven't done this yet, and why not? We can leave all that stuff in there, which is quite useful. If you look in the thaumaturgy here, the step before the one we're moving on to is all about different types of wands, like Greatwood wand core. What's this? Like a gold wand cap, silver and thaumium ones. Okay, we're looking at what we can do. We could make a Greatwood cap and a couple of gold... Sorry, a Greatwood core and a couple of gold caps. And I think that might do it for us. So let's see if we can do that right now. So will the wood work first and foremost? Because it didn't look like TerraFirmaCraft wood in that recipe just then, did it? Oh dear. Right, let's have a look at this then. Greatwood. Like, we need these. We need the proper logs. Oh wait, hang on. These are recipes that need to be done inside the... I always forget we need to use Thaumcraft's special bench, don't we? We can't just use our own one. Let's see what kind of nuggets we get here and whether these are going to work in Tink. Oh, they look... Nope, yep, they look like they're not the right type. Well, let's pull them all out anyway, see what we get. Hey, it works, look. Greatwood rod. That's actually really good to see. That's cool, we've got the rod. What about these? Will these work? No. Damn. Let's see if there's anything different in NEI from what's in the book. Because I think something familiar about that. Right, yes, look, there's a special TerraFirmaCraft version of the recipe here where we can get our caps from an anvil. Fine. Fine, okay, well let's go do that then. Might as well start by melting down these 18 nuggets back into their ingots. And we want, what do we want? Sheets. We want our blue hammer on there for when it comes out. So yeah, we should probably check a lot of those things actually before we even make this wand. I mean, making the wand upgrade is going to be a good thing for us to do anyway. But should we actually just check that furnace? Here it is, the Alchemical furnace. Oh my god. Oh my god. Can you see it, yeah? We went out looking for a vanilla furnace because that's what it said in the book. And we got our vanilla furnace from a dungeon. But we need a TerraFirmaCraft blast furnace. Oh god. Right, well, let's see what happens here then. So, first things first. Let's try and actually make the thing we really wanted to make in the first place. Oh, it lets us, look. 5.5 and 5.5, which our old wand can afford. Bang. Alchemical furnace, you guys. Now, can we upgrade our wand as well? Yes, we can, and it takes quite a lot of charge. 10 from everything, but let's do it anyway. Yeah, it's like, it doesn't have the Viz cost penalty, and it holds twice as much in one go. So that's awesome. And I guess we put our old wand in the box of tricks, wherever the box of tricks was. I guess here is fine. The new wand is completely empty, but it's filling up from our amulet, I think. From, not that. From this. Yes. So that's completely emptied itself. And our new wand is full. Or not full, but it's got some stuff. And I think we can do this trick a couple of times because we have more of these charged up things. They're not that charged, but we might as well take the charge they've got. So if we pull that off, pull that on, it will immediately start going down, and that immediately starts going up. Lovely. Okay, so we've got 559777 on this bad boy. Not the worst. Not the best, but it's okay. It's okay. And all those now are empty. Yep. Nothing else stored in any of those. No, okay. So we need to run around the world looking for more of the nodes to suck juice from. I think is the technical wizards terminology that they like to use. But we do have the alchemical furnace. So let's look ahead at some of the next steps here. We've managed to upgrade our wand almost by accident there. That's fine. So, alchemical furnace, there it is. It wants us to create a load of these vis filters. V. Is it V or Viz? It's V, I think. So we create some of those, that's easy. We need this kind of like cooking pot at the bottom. It's also quite easy, I think. Of course, a lot of this stuff might have different recipes. I'm just looking at these thinking, these might not be the right recipes anyway. Okay, so this might be a bigger project than I can chew, but let's just start. Wow. Let's just start making these things. Take it from there. Just take advantage of a cheeky break in in Thaumcraft play, I should say, to come and check over here. Right, we've got quite a few of these empty now. I do have my yeeter wrench on me this time. Excellent. So we can remove some of the empties here. That one's empty too. Yep. How many? We've got 5 full ones to go. Okay, nice. So that guy's empty. And that guy's empty. So actually, we can only put 4 of the remaining full ones on. We've got 1 more full one to go there. I guess make life easy for ourselves. Pop it on the end there. Put that on. Always actively extracting, and then I guess it pulls out in different orders. But anyway, that's fine. That's fine. So we can come back and get these. And this, how full is it? That's full. That's full. Okay. It's going pretty nicely. Yeah, there's still ore coming over the top. That's the main thing. Do we want to start processing some? To start taking trips worth or back with us? We'll do that in a minute. Now the other thing we can check quickly while we're over here is this building here. And our leather progress that we started. So let's have a look. This tannin should be ready. Indeed it is. And in fact, those should be ready too. Oh, it's a shame they're different sizes. So they can't actually go in together, I don't think. So we have to do that. We can probably, oops. We can probably leave that one in there. Yeah, cool. Okay, that's good. Okay, well look, I sort of think we might as well here. Let's just take copper. That is the thing that we literally like run out of. If we come across a recipe in our Thaumcrafting right now that requires some copper, I think we've got less than 10 ingots left downstairs or something in the thing. So why not? Let's just bring a handful, like literally a handful, back with us, and throw it in the tinker's smeltery thingamajigamy here. Might as well. Alright, so I think we are in a good spot here to craft a few more pieces now. Let's get these gold sheets going, certainly. So yes, we've got our alchemical furnace now, and from what I've been reading in here, in fact let me just send these back round before I get distracted, is that we can do a very basic version of this just with the furnace and with the arcane alembic on top, and the essentia can be extracted out of the alembic using files. Files. I would have thought it was vials with a V, but they've spelt it like with a PH, like files. Whatever. We craft them like this. There we are. 8. So that should give us a stack of 64. Perfect. So I'm hoping that all of the other like bigger machineries and all the pipes and tubes and jars even, we can wait till next time, and we can just basically use the vials to do the small bit of it that we need to do. And I have been keeping my eye on things here, you'll notice, because look, if we look in the book at the recipe for this guy, for the alembic, it's just a casual little recipe involving some ingots. No. Yes, the one we need is right here, and look, it takes double sheets. It does, however, allow us to use a wooden bucket, which I'm going to attempt to use for this. So that should give us the 5 doubles. Let's go get a wooden bucket, and I think we have everything we need to get going, and then it'll just be a case wooden. There we go, 1 more bucket left. It'll just be a case then of deciding or calculating or just working out which everyday items we can actually distill, which are the things we're going to be burning into their essence in order to get the building blocks we need for that Enderman egg. Right, so I think we do actually need these to be crafted up here in the in the big boy table, right? What are we crafting? We're doing that and that with that. And it's like, yeah, I need some juice. And then we put the juice in. And it's like, hey, cool, I've got the juice, right? And it works. We're going to run out of juice in this wand, though, aren't we? So we get those. We leave that there. Yep, fine. We're supposed to leave that there, I think. Weren't we? Bucket in the middle. Sheets around the edges. Insufficient V. So what do we need? We need a bit more water in there. So we can leave all that where it is, take the wand out, and go looking for water juice in one of the nodes somewhere. So we might as well just run around and fill up our new wand, to be honest. There are a few nodes that I've marked on the map, but not very many. So we're just going to trial and error this a little bit right now, I think. So the first port of call is that I do remember that there was one over here, probably the one that's closest to any part of our base. Oh, I haven't got my glasses on, have I? Yeah, like that, right? That's better, isn't it? So, here it is. We can see it now. And let's have a look. What's it got for us? Not water, but I will take what it does have. And the idea here is to leave like one little speck, right? And that means that it will fill back up again. If we didn't leave a speck there... No, I think that one's a mean one. I think if we try and pull from this one, it kills us. Let's take some. And then when something looks like it's getting close to 0, we'll stop. Okay, aqua's down to 2, so we're going to stop. But that did give us some water. That was what we actually needed, wasn't it? Yeah, cool. Let's keep running around anyway. Let's see what else we find, because we might be able to get the whole thing filled quite quickly, I'm hoping. Alright, just to check, the first dump of copper was 85 ingots. That's amazing. So we're going to have a couple of hundred sat here without even really trying. So that's nice. Let's see if we have enough V now for our recipe up here. Wand goes in, alembic comes out. Okay. And the wand is still looking pretty decently charged. That's nice. So we just put this guy down, put this guy on top. I think that's all we need to do, like as far as I've read. And then we put the thing we want to distill there and the fuel in there, and then it makes the juice. The juice goes up into here, and then we click it out with the vials. That's what I'm imagining. So, back to the matter at hand, the Enderman spawn egg that we want to produce here. This guy. Nope. I thought it was that guy. Is it that guy? Must be that guy. It's reliable, my memory, isn't it? So we need to be able to separate out a few of these different things. The owl, the aliens, the ghost, the meat, and the hearts. And I think the way we do this is by looking in here. I think on the first page, aspects of magic. Yeah, we can look at, say, like the meat, for example, here and see that it's fish, bones, flesh. So what I don't have is any fuel to put in here, and I think it does take coal and stuff. There's Thaumcraft fuels we can make that are excuse me, got the hiccups. There are Thaumcraft fuels we can make that are better. Ideally for us, we can use our charcoal because that's the cheapest thing for us to produce here. The coal goes in, the flesh goes in. It's got humanness in it. Does it need to be more full? Is it that a vial needs more than 5 in order to be filled? Like you can't have a half full vial. Okay, so there's like 10 in there now. 10 humanness. There we go. And I think... 8. It takes 8 apiece. But I bet this gets full. I think we need to be careful here. I think we can do damage. Herba 5, Victus 21 cents. So, okay, so we do want to add the remaining 3 in now. And then that should put 8 up there. Remove that. And we get something else coming through. Yeah. All in 8s. Looking good. Looking very good here. Okay, so the last little bit of herba is coming through here. So while that just finishes, let's throw these 4 zombie heads in. Grab the herba. And then something else will start coming through. Corpus, which ironically we've We didn't probably need to take the corpus from the zombie flesh because we could have just got it more efficiently from these zombie heads. Anyway, never mind. There's 8 in there we can grab. We're starting to get some spiritus now. Right, and then last but not least, these ender pearls go in. I think we're going to need a bucket of water to fill this up, so I might as well go and do that now as well. In fact, my buckets should all be right here. They are. Probably, I don't know which type of water bucket we're going to need. Probably the vanilla one. Ow! The red steel bucket was the one that we needed to get the water in there, so that's good. We grab the last 2 bits of essence out of there. Everything is empty over there. And what are we trying to do here? So, if I've understood correctly, all of that top row is spare stuff, and this is all the stuff we actually need, the purest form. And then we need to throw in an Eye of Ender afterwards. So let's go get an Eye of Ender. If this works, then we are most certainly in to Thaumcraft. Do we throw it in? Yes, apparently so. No, it's changing into something else. We need more spares than this. It's overflowing. Throw the eye in. Uh-oh, this looks bad. We didn't get our item. And we've got loads of crap appearing. Let's just destroy it. Uh-oh. I can't help but feel that isn't how it's supposed to to happen. Are certain ones of these vials more stable than others? How do I get rid of this stuff now? I can just block over it. Let's do an autopsy here. What went wrong? It looked like we put the vials in, and immediately some of them started to change. Like, they don't just sit in there forever like they're supposed to. They change. Well, I'm doing some stuff right and I'm doing some stuff wrong here. This is right. Like, we've got this going and we're making good good work here. The problem is that it seems like this recipe is too big for our crucible. Can we upgrade crucibles? It doesn't seem like we can make it any larger. Okay. Well, anyway, you guys have seen we've made some good progress here, certainly in terms of Thaumcraft, and we're going to have a live stream tomorrow as well. So tune in tomorrow for a live stream in which we kind of troubleshoot this general situation. I'm imagining that if we just pour in more than we need, that we'll end up being able to do it, but then we'll have leftovers, like scrappy leftovers that we don't know what to do with. And yeah, so let's leave this till tomorrow's live stream. We have made some really good progress here. I'm quite proud of where we've got up to here, I think, in Thaumcraft here. There we go, that all fits in, that's fine. Yeah, and we'll just have to revisit this tomorrow's stream. So let me know there and then, or in the comments if you can't make the stream tomorrow, what I should be doing differently here. And to finish off, I think we will just go and check on our ore excavator here. How many ingots are in there now? 158. That's pretty nice. Let's go see how this guy's getting on. Well, nearly out of, well, not nearly out of fuel at all, but okay, that was close. We definitely want to come in and stop. Yeah, we want to come in and stop this before this gets full, otherwise the pieces just start popping out and we just waste them. But yeah, that's all copperless. That's all copperless. So let's take all the copper. Let's continue to just empty the copper as we go. Right, and I've just come back. I've grabbed all of this. That is actually all of the copper that has come in to the whole system yet. It's all in my inventory now. aside from any more bits that come in. So let's see if we can't grab a load of the nickel out of the system too. It's probably going to be slightly too much here. Oh, only by 2 stacks. Okay, let's just drop this down here for a sec. Yeah, it does. Yeah, that gives us everything. All the rest in there right now is gold. So this is at 51%. Okay, so we have actually processed like half of this vein now. That surprises me. That's gone faster than I thought it would. I wonder if they do have different sizes, different veins. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Anyway, if you come and look over here, then at the situation, we probably, once we throw this in, we're probably looking at like just shy of 300 ingots for half of it. So 600 ingots of copper in a gold vein, which is pretty amazing. In the past, we have kept spare ore ready for processing in these lockers down here, and I think I'll continue that tradition now. But with all this copper coming in, I guess we just start pouring it. And with that, I will love you and leave you. So thank you very much for watching once again, and I'll see you tomorrow for the live stream. Take care. Peace.